Welcome grade 2 students. Now we will be solving the worksheet together. You can also find this worksheet in your book, pages 166 and 167. Let's start with exercise number 1. We have to use the words from the box to label the diagram. We have number 1, 2, 3, and number 4 over here, okay? Number 1, this is number 1. What can you see at number 1? We can see the sun, right? The sun heats water, causing it to evaporate, right? Number 2, what can you see in number 2? We can see clouds, right? We know that water vapor rises high up in the sky, right? And changes to water droplets forming clouds. So what is this stage? What do you think? Is it evaporation or condensation? It's condensation. Number 3. What can we see in number 3? We can see water, right? Number 4, we can see the arrow pointing up. So what do we mean by the arrow up? We mean that the water is evaporating or changing into gas. So number 4 is evaporation. This is number 5. What can we see in number 5? It's when the rain returns back to earth after condensation. So what do we have here? Number 5, we have precipitation, right? Let's continue. Now we have to complete the sentences using the diagram and the words from the box. I will review a little bit. Letter A, this is letter A, it's evaporation. Letter B, condensation. Letter C, precipitation. We know that precipitation happens after condensation. Okay, let's start. The blank heats water. What heats water? The sun. So the sun heats water, causing it to evaporate or change into gas. Water vapor rises high up in the sky, where the blank air, of course the cold air, changes it back to water, forming clouds. Now, when the cloud is too heavy, what happens? Water falls back to earth as rain, snow, or sleet. It falls as snow or sleet if the air temperature is freezing, okay? So the water drops freeze and fall down as snow or sleet. The rain, snow, sleet, or hail that return to earth after condensation occurs is called precipitation. Now, the movement of water from the Earth's surface into the air and back to Earth's surface is called the water cycle, right? Exercise 3. Let's match each stage to its description. We have collection, precipitation, condensation, and evaporation. Collection, it's when water running from the land to the sea, okay? So the water still didn't change. Now precipitation. Precipitation, we know that it occurs after condensation. So precipitation is rain, snow, and sleet from rain clouds, right? After condensation happened. Now condensation. Condensation is when water vapor in the atmosphere or in the air turns into water. Finally, evaporation. Evaporation, it's when sun heats the water and dries it up or changes into gas. Great job, everyone.